Okay, if you were watching very closely on the last few lookups that we did, you probably noticed something a little bit unusual. And if you were following along on your own database, you would definitely have noticed it. What am I talking about? Well, look where city is. The column city is right next to phone. Now, normally city would be over by the rest of the address information. And the rest of the address information is all the way over at the right of the screen. However, that wouldn't put it on the same screen. And so while we were doing those lookups, I moved city before we did those lookups so that I could quickly show you that we were in fact getting the right cities. I just moved city over there. And I did it almost automatically without even really thinking about it. How did I do it? I just picked it up and dragged it. If you position your mouse pointer over city, click, hold, and then just drag it, and then let go, now city's next to company. If I wanted to put it over on the other side of phone again, click on it, hold it, drag it over, put it on the other side of company, put it on the other side of extension, wherever you want to put it, and let go of it. So we can put these columns into the order that works for us. We can even choose the columns that we want to work with. If you position your mouse pointer on any of the column titles and then right click, then we have all different types of options. One of the options is to customize the columns. If you click on customize columns, you'll see that we have the available fields on the left, and then we have the columns that we are actually showing on the right. And then, of course, we can move up and down. We can move a column up and down through the list, which actually moves it. Going up would be moving it from the right to the left. So, for example, I'm not using department right now, but if I wanted to, I click on department, click on OK, and now department will be displayed at the end of the list. In other words, to the far right. But if I wanted department to be displayed earlier in the list, then I could simply move it up. Click on department, click on move up. Now we'll put department right after title. Well, let's see what effect that had on the list. If I click on OK, and notice then that if we just move over just a little bit, we'll see now that we have department right after title, whereas department wasn't on there before. So depending on what you need to use in your contact lists, you can customize the contact list. So this is a great tool to be able to quickly go through and work with the contacts that you need to work with, and to create the lists and be able to have information at your fingertips. But what if I wanted to pull information back off of it? In other words, what if what I wanted to do is I wanted to identify a bunch of different contacts and then create a list from those contacts that I identified. Then can I do that and not lose track of everything? Well, yes you can, and that's the difference between using what's called edit mode and what's called tag mode. We'll talk about tag mode versus edit mode next.